Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Let's start reciting from the beginning of Sura Ibrahim. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Alif Lam Ra. كتاب أنزلناه إليك لتخرج الناس من الظلمات إلى النور بإذن ربهم إلى صراط العزيز الحميد الله الذي له ما في السماوات وما في الأرض وويل للكافرين من عذاب شديد الذين يستحبون الحياة الدنيا على الآخرة ويصدون عن سبيل الله ويبغونها عوجا أولئك في ضلال بعيد. Allah gives some qualities of the kafir. The word kafir is very interesting if you just think of it. Kafir has in it this amazing word which is cover. In English, when you say cover something, you cover it. For example, you dig some in the soil, put the seed, and you cover that seed. You are a kafir in that sense, from the linguistic perspective. And I don't know how the English took it. Maybe they took it from the Arabic somehow through the Latin or French, I don't know. It's a field to study it, how this word entered into the English language. But the kafir is this. That's why the farmer could be called a kafir from this sign, because he he covers the seed underneath the earth, underneath the soil, and then the plant comes out. So from that's this the literal meaning. So and the technical meaning in this context, the kafir, we call him kafir because he is covering the haqq, the truth. So if the truth is very evident and still you cover it, you hide the truth as the farmer hides the seed in the earth, you are a kafir in that sense. And Allah comes to describe characteristics of the kafirin, what made the kafir kafir in various locations. So we found one location here in Sura Ibrahim, the 3rd verse. So wailul lil kafirina min adabin shadid, they will have very severe punishment. Alladina, then the next verse says these are those who, and then Allah will list some of their characteristics. It's never an exhaustive list, but it's a list here. يستحبون الحياة الدنيا على الآخرة. This is number 1. They prefer this world to the world hereafter. And there is the word not yuhibbun but yastahibbun. I mean, they force themselves to love this world. So they do so many actions that make them attached to this world. So they get very much deeply rooted into the materialistic charms of this world and forget the akhirah. That's number 1 characteristics of the kafirin. Although there are so many indications that there is an akhirah and there is a day hereafter, but they don't pay attention to those evidence that is in the universe, in our society. And so many puzzles remains, so many questions remains unsolved if you do not bring the akhirah, the day hereafter. But still they don't listen to those who preach to them that there is an akhirah. because they are so much attached to the charms of this world. In a sense that they are like a drunken, right? There is some intellectual capability is diminished because of this too much attachment of this world. They are like a drunken person whose intellect capability is not in the normal sense, and he is not making rational judgment because of this attachment. يَسْتَحِبُّونَ الْحَيَاةَ الدُّنْيَا عَلَى الْآخِرَةِ. So this is character number one. Another character is يَصُدُّونَ عَنْ سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ. So they themselves are not in their journey, because this world is a journey. As I am now driving, we are all actually, whether we realize or not, we are driving, and the day and night comes to remind us that there is a progress been made day, and after that the night. You move another calendar day. Today is 28th, tomorrow is 29, the day after 30, and so on, then a new month. So these are realities that we are in a journey. So in this journey, they themselves are not on the right path, and also they put hurdles and obstacles for those who wants to move in their journey towards Allah, towards the day of the day hereafter. So they are actively participating in preventing others. So they are harming themselves and they are harming others. وَيَصُدُّونَ عَنْ سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ. And Sabilillah means the path of Allah is the straight path, a huge path, on which path there are the prophets, there are those noble people past in the history and currently, that they are proceeding. And a characteristic of this path is the easiness and straightness. Everything is clear in this path. It's very straight. It is very suitable to the human ration, to your intellect and reason. There is no conflict with reason. It is full of mercy, this path. So this is the path of Islam, the path of Quran, the path which already the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, has led during his 23 years of the life in Islam. This is the path that his followers, mainly Abu-Bakr and Umar, has led and showed to the world how to lead this path and build a state and a community and a government. So this path is full of mercy. It's flexible, it's very wide. It can accommodate billions of people. You'll never feel congested there in this path. Free flowing, easiness, okay? But those kafirians, third characteristics, وَيَبْغُونَهَا عِوَجًا. They will start to bring problems to the path. They will try to make it not straight, crooked and curved. So the distance has increased. They will try to increase the distance, try to bring obstacles, trying to, instead of being straight, they will try to make it non-straight. And they try to force millions of populations into man-made system. In other words, crooked path, carved path, not a straight path. The population would want to be on the straight path, to be on the easy path, to be on the path that is full of mercy, but they will bring alternative solutions that are not mercy, very harsh. If you not produce in the economic system, you're out of the system, for example. They will try to rip off the money from the society, especially from the weakest segment in the society. That's the capitalism, for example. So these are the man-made systems, man-made paths that are not straight, not characterized by being a mercy. These are the kafirin. أُولَٰئِكَ فِي ضَلَالٍ بَعِيدٍ. The verse ends that surely they are the one who are astray and dalal. They missed the right things. Like you turn off the light and let him walk in a dark night. He will miss, he will bump himself into the wall, go left, right. So how can a person who is characterized by being ignorant and a weak dictate a road for others? So if a blind man leads another blind man, the both will fall in a ditch. So we hope that Allah make us happy to be among the community who are on the right path, and save us from all those people who come and bring difficulty in our society. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.